Now, I knew this day would come, but I didn't think it would come so soon. That being the day where the U.S. Postal Service loses one of my Poshmark orders. Or at least that's what it seems as of now. Today's video will be explaining my experience of having an untracked item for Poshmark. If you find this video enjoyable, don't forget to give it a like and also subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content, especially the hopeful resolution of this error by the Postal Service. So, to get things started, I should say that I'm really thankful for this weekend on Poshmark. It was actually a phenomenal weekend. I sold 4 items. So that brings my total item count to 12, meaning I'm only 3 away from becoming a Posh ambassador. So it's really exciting because it's just right out of my grips, at least for now. Maybe I'll have another bundle get sold. And that's what this was all about, is this weekend was so successful because I also sold my first bundle, but on the flip side, I also had my first untracked item. So 2 first time things, 1 good, 1 bad. But let's talk about it. So we're going to go into my sales and then we can actually take a look at what it says. So here's the bundle that I was talking about, and here's the single order of a t-shirt, and this is the one that's pending shipment scan. Now, as you can see, the bundle was actually ordered after this single item, but it's already showing a status of shipped. Alright, something's definitely up. So we click on the Polo Ralph Lauren Hot Pink, and then what you do to actually file you've shipped it but it hasn't scanned. I waited 2 postal days, not business days. I dropped the package off Friday morning thinking, oh, they should have it scanned in, because I dropped it off before the post office was open in the outgoing mailbox. And then next thing you know, Friday goes by, nothing's scanned in, thinking, oh, maybe they just left it for the day, lazy day. Saturday, I assumed it would be scanned in because the Postal Service is still open on a Saturday. Nope, Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, I go check the Postal Service and ask them about it, and they said they didn't really know anything about it, and maybe it got mixed in with some of the other outgoing mail and got sent to a processing center without it being scanned in. So fingers crossed that's what it is. But with that said, I wanted to file a complaint or whatever, a case, I think the technical term is, with Poshmark. So I went in here, and then problems, shipped but not tracking. It's an actual order. And then I went through the process. It was super simple. I think it was only 2 questions asking when I dropped it off and such. But when you file this, it says, we'll be in contact with you soon, the we being Poshmark. And they send you an email, and then they give you, the common reasons for an item not tracking. That being, maybe there was a mix-up with the Postal Service, maybe you used an old Posh label on accident, or maybe you forgot to ship a package. So they tell you to look around your house, look around the post office, yada, yada, yada. I did that. And they said if worse comes to worse, if the item doesn't show delivered or tracking in a week, so they gave me till next Saturday, the 20th, that I should contact them again. Now, from my understanding, they seem to be very forgiving in this situation, or they seem to be very fair, more than fair actually, because from what I've read, or at least witnessed, talking to other Poshmarkers, is that they'll not only give the buyer back their money, but they'll actually also refund you, the seller. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much they refund you. I'm assuming it's just your earnings, but hey, that's better than nothing. I'm not out the money, in this case, the $505 that I would have made from selling this shirt. So, this is my experience so far with having an untracked item. I didn't, think I would run into this, especially because I'm not shipping any large volume, but what I do know now is to not put my package in that mailbox slot, because it was a different one than what I usually use. I put it in the outgoing mail, assuming, oh cool, outgoing mail, that makes sense, instead of doing it in the drop box outside. I thought I was doing them a favor bringing it to the inside slot and putting it in there, but what do you know, I lost it. So I'll be sure to update you guys on, whether this gets resolved. I think it will, because if it went to a processing center, I don't see why someone wouldn't scan it in at some point. And then I'll also speak to the resolution process if I have to go that route. But Again, I hope I don't have to go that route. But this concludes my experience for now with having an untracked item. Since I don't want you to miss out on the resolution of this issue, be sure to click that subscribe button, and also, because I know you want to support me and love me for the human being that I am, click that like button, because it'll help me grow a little more, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get to 50 subscribers at some point in the next month. But that's all for today, folks. We'll see you next time.